I don't know. There we go. So my name is Jude. I like to introduce myself as Hey Jude, so people get it. Because otherwise they say June, and I don't feel like a June, and it's kind of a thing. So it's Jude. And I was thinking of just making it one name, like Cher, or Sting, or Pat. That makes sense. Okay, so that's not really my story. That was my icebreaker. So anyway, my story and why I felt compelled to come here tonight. So a couple of years ago, I'm lounging around at home. I get this horrible pain, and ended up having to call 911. The big drama. I live on Vashon, and I'm upstairs in my room, and all of a sudden, my room is full of strange men, and I'm in my bed in my jammies, and I'm rolling around in crazy pain. And they're debating whether I'm sick enough to, take the ambulance off the island or be helivaced off the island, and it was all kinds of drama. And, they decided that I could take the ferry. Right? So I took the ferry, and they wouldn't give me anything for pain, and all I had to do was to get to Swedish. And I worked at Swedish for 18 years, and I was like, oh, please, God, just get me to Swedish. They'll take care of me. And I get to the ER at Swedish, and the guy was absolutely horrible to me. I don't know if it was my tattoos or what, if they thought I was a drug seeker, but it was awful, and I, to this day, do not recommend Swedish. I would go to Harborview. But, so I was in, I no longer work there, so I can say that. So I was in the hospital for a week, and I think because I had good insurance, because I've had friends with kidney stones, and they get sent home with a strainer and some Vicodin. And I was admitted on a morphine pump for a week in a private room with people bringing me hot blankets and juice. And so I was there for a week, and my brother was visiting me. He's like, did you ever Google the natural way to get rid of that kidney stone? I was like, no, and he Googled it, and it was lemons. So we ordered a bowl of lemons from downstairs. He had a buck knife, and he sat there and juiced all these lemons. And I took one drink, and I'm like, I cannot do this. This is awful. I can't drink this. And the nurse was like, well, you're not wasting it. And she put it in everything I had to drink all night long. And that morning, I was supposed to have surgery that day to blast the stone or whatever they do. That morning, the stone passed. And I was able to go home. But during that time, so when they did the CAT scan to diagnose the kidney stone, they found a lung nodule. And I didn't know about this. I was so high on morphine for like 3 days. I was just having a party. And I called my doctor's office just to give them a hard time. And I was like, you guys never called, you didn't send flowers, you didn't write. And the assistant was like, oh, well, we're going to book a follow-up for you. And I was like, for my kidney stone? She's like, no, for your lung nodule. I was like, what? And so I had this little freak out moment. And to this day, it was the scariest moment when I just first found out. Then we did a PET scan. That came back negative, and they decided they were just going to watch it for 3 years to make sure it didn't grow. And I did nothing. I smoked, I ate Ben and Jerry's, I did nothing to change my life. I had a lung nodule, and I'm like, oh yeah, but And so the third summer, I got really sick, and I kept getting a cold flu, and I was like, I felt like I was dying, and it reminded me that, oh, it was my third